Emmerdale viewers are convinced that Mackenzie Boyd could soon find himself at the centre of a brand new romance. Since arriving in the ITV soap in 2020 as Moira Dingle's brother, Mack has been involved in a string of dramatic storylines. His journey has included secret affairs, being kidnapped and locked inside a bunker, and surviving a terrifying ordeal at the hands of killer Serena Sugden, ensuring his life in the village has never been peaceful. In the latest episodes, Mack uncovered the truth about his wife Charity's one-night affair with Ross Barton, which resulted in an unexpected pregnancy. The situation became even more complicated after Charity agreed to become a surrogate for her granddaughter Serena Sugden, only for everyone to discover that the unborn baby was actually Ross's child and had no biological connection to Sarah or her husband, Jacob Gallagher. Although deeply hurt by Charity's lies and betrayal, Mack pushed his own emotions aside and remained by her side after she suffered a sexual assault committed by Dr. Todd. With fresh drama looming, many fans now believe the couple's relationship is nearing its end. At the same time, viewers have already started predicting who Mack's next partner could be. On an Emmerdale fan page on Facebook, several fans suggested that Mack may strike up a romance with newcomer Serena Sugden. One viewer wrote, "I really think Charity and Mackenzie are heading for a breakup. They've been through far too much together." Another fan asked, "Could Mack and Serena become a couple?" A third replied, "I can definitely see that happening." Someone else added, "Would he really do that to Charity? Then again, anything is possible in a soap." Serena first arrived in the village last month, surprising Robert by revealing that her grandfather was related to his father. Since then, she has quickly settled into village life, built friendships with the locals, reconnected with relatives, and even landed a job behind the bar at the Woolpack. Emmerdale is set for more drama as Kim Tate discovers that Home Farm has been broken into. With few people she can rely on, she calls on Ross Barton to investigate the situation. Ross may hold the title of Director of Operations at Home Farm, but he rarely seems enthusiastic about his responsibilities. Even so, Kim expects him to step up whenever she needs his help. Unfortunately, Ross doesn't make the best first impression. When he finally arrives, he apologizes for being late, admitting that he accidentally went back to sleep after receiving the call. Kim isn't impressed. She points out that Graham Foster would have handled the matter without hesitation if he had been around, but with him away, Ross is the only option available. Determined to get answers, Kim hands Ross a list of possible suspects and orders him to begin investigating the burglary. His first stop is Moira Dingle, but the conversation quickly falls apart after Ross accuses her of being responsible. Moira has little patience for the allegation and soon throws him out. Ross then turns his attention to Robert Sugden, making another questionable accusation. The timing couldn't be worse, especially as Robert is still recovering after recently being struck by a runaway trailer. Aaron Dingle immediately jumps to Robert's defense and responds by confronting Ross physically, making it clear he won't tolerate the accusations. Serena Sugden eventually steps in to calm the situation before it escalates further. Once Ross leaves, she explains the full story surrounding John in an effort to gain Robert and Aaron's trust. Although Aaron remains suspicious of Serena, at least the confrontation comes to an end. As the week continues, Kim makes an alarming discovery. The intruder didn't steal cash or valuables. Instead, a USB drive has disappeared from Home Farm. The revelation suggests the burglary wasn't motivated by money. Whoever carried out the break-in was searching for sensitive information, leaving one major question unanswered: who is really behind it? Emmerdale viewers have come to Serena Sugden's defense after the latest episode ended with her leaving the village following another major revelation. The episode, which aired on Friday, July 17th, saw Dingle uncover the truth about Serena's connection to Serena Sugden. Aaron Dingle had already been questioning Serena's motives for returning to the village, and Chas decided to investigate his concerns herself. Working together, Aaron and Chas gained access to Serena's phone and found a photograph that suggested she had not been telling the full truth. The discovery ultimately resulted in Serena leaving the village, but many fans continue to support her despite the latest twist. Serena's secret comes to light. During the episode, Serena volunteered to help Robert with work on the farm before being called away to deal with another matter. Aaron remained convinced that she was hiding something, although Robert tried to reassure him that Serena was nothing like John. Determined to find answers, Chas later questioned Serena at the Woolpack about why she had chosen to stay in the village. Serena explained that she genuinely wanted to reconnect with her relatives and hoped to build stronger relationships with both Robert and Sarah. She insisted that her intentions were sincere. Despite her explanation, Chas remained doubtful. She later contacted Aaron and revealed that his suspicions appeared to have been justified. The pair then examined Serena's phone and showed Robert a photograph of Serena standing alongside John. The image had been taken in December 2025, proving that Serena had misled everyone about the extent of her contact with him. The timing of the photo indicated that she had spent time with John while he was evading capture over Nate's murder. Serena admitted she had deliberately hidden the picture because she feared it would upset Robert. However, he found it difficult to believe her explanation, and before long, she was asked to leave the village. Fans refused to turn against Serena. Although many of the villagers have lost trust in Serena, a large number of Emmerdale viewers continue to defend her actions. Several fans argued that Serena had not even known Robert when the photo was taken and believed she was being judged far too harshly. One viewer wrote on X, "And still Serena Sugden has done not a single thing wrong. My innocent queen always." Another fan posted, "Serena Sugden, I still love you." A third commented, "I'm off work today, but was still up early to watch Emmerdale. I think I'm one of the few who actually likes Serena and wants her to stay." With Serena's deception now exposed, viewers remain divided over whether she deserves another chance or whether the latest revelation proves she still cannot be trusted. Emmerdale delivered another emotional chapter as Charity Dingle took a significant step forward in her recovery after the traumatic sexual assault carried out by Dr. Caitlin Todd. In recent episodes, Charity has been struggling to cope with the emotional impact of the attack. Alongside trying to process her trauma, she has also found herself dealing with several difficult situations that have emerged in its aftermath. At the same time, she has been keeping a close watch on Mackenzie Boyd, who is finding it increasingly difficult to control his anger whenever he comes face to face with Ross Barton, the biological father of the baby at the centre of the ongoing family drama. Mack's growing resentment towards Ross has made him unpredictable, raising fears that Serena Sugden could eventually uncover the truth about the child she believes is connected to her. During Friday's episode of the ITV soap, however, Mack's attention shifted away from his feud with Ross after he realised that Charity had disappeared, leaving him deeply concerned about where she had gone. Emmerdale is broadcast on ITV every weekday at 8 p.m, while each episode is also available to stream from 7 a.m. on ITVX ahead of its television airing.